How convenient is this for Alexander Isak, who prior to the game against Liverpool, arguably one of the most important games for Newcastle this season, he misses through a slight growing problem that he felt prior to the match, a day before, according to Eddie Howe, and couldn't take a risk for a player like that. Well, it came out that players like Isak and Bruno G have in their contract that they have a transfer clause in case Newcastle do not qualify for the Champions League. And if we check here, Newcastle at the moment is not qualifying for the Champions League, but they were a little bit higher in the table, obviously, because they just lost to Liverpool moments ago. But Isak is their best player. He's having an absolute sensational season with 24 games, 19 goals. And obviously, they were going to feel this in Anfield, where the only team that's won in Anfield is Nottingham Forest. So, this was the thing that Alexander Isak, the day before the biggest game and a top 4 race, has a slight groin injury. So convenient because this man just wants to move out of Newcastle. He knows that his stock is at an all-time high. He's about to get the contract of his life, and he just did not want to get top 4 with Newcastle. So he sits out this game. That's absolutely pathetic. How can Alexander Isak watch his team get battered by Liverpool when we all know all the chances that Wilson missed, Isak would have put it away? That chance that goes over the top with Konate and he ends up one-on-one with Allison, he would have buried that. He would have buried that in the first half, and that would have changed the game. It would have made it 1-1. Instead, Liverpool keep dominating because there's no really a threat for Newcastle against Liverpool. This is just as bad as a threat than Arsenal putting Mikel Merino at striker than Newcastle without Isak, because Isak is a 20 goals minimum player in the Premier League. Every season, he will score 20 goals minimum. He's already he's won off 20 goals in 24 matches. There's still about 10 games to play. So that just shows the level of Isak's play. And to sit against Liverpool, knowing that if he got 3 points, where would it be? 47. They would be right there in 5th place, tied with Man City. Nottingham Forest also dropped points, technically. They'd be a point off them. But instead, he sits out and they lose that match. That's absolutely convenient, man. And maybe he does have a knock, but I just feel that it's so convenient that against Liverpool, this man pulls this off. And Liverpool have had so much luck this season. They just faced City without Haaland. Now they face Isak without, Newcastle without Isak. No, with this going on, Liverpool's gonna play PSG without Dembele, who's firing in all cylinders. He's gonna get in an injury prior to the game. They're gonna get through, and then they're gonna play Aston Villa. And Aston Villa, Oli Watkins are probably gonna have a hamstring injury prior to the game, and then they're gonna play Real Madrid, and then they're gonna be like, oh, you know what? Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo all hurt. That's the luck that Liverpool are playing right now. They're gonna win the Champions League purely off injuries. Arsenal, you know what they have healthy? You know how many attackers they have healthy? 2. You might be saying, oh, what about Ethan Nweri? Well, he's 17 years old for one, and he's not even a right winger. All right, they have the only natural attackers healthy is Trossard and Raheem Sterling in Big 2025. And that's what they're battling in the title, right? Everyone's saying, oh, you know what, Arsenal aren't even a factor in the title. Well, yeah, you're telling me Trossard and Sterling are supposed to be battling against, Liverpool's depth up top. Because every single player that Liverpool has up top, every option would start at Arsenal today. Mo Salah, well, yeah, sky's blue. Luis Diaz, sky's blue. You've got, what's it called? Darwin Nunez, even him, as unclinical that he is, he's starting. Gakpo, he's starting. Chiesa, who doesn't get any playing time, barely gets selected to the squad, he's starting. Diego Jota, he's starting. All of these, Curtis Jones also was playing left wing the other day against City. He's starting. Every single one starts. So I don't see why there's a title race insinuated. All right? So this is probably the worst title race we've ever seen. And it doesn't help when the best, when number 1 and number 3 here in goals are sitting out against you. It doesn't help. Oh, man, they're scared of the Van Dijk test. Well, Van Dijk hasn't been tested all season because the top 3 goal scorers, one of them is on his team and the other 2 are hurt. It's absolutely pathetic. I'm pissed about this. But anyways, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Isak was actually hurt, or does he just want to get out of Newcastle? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.